Archie Project has been a great community-based partnership between our wonderful special needs school Three Ways and the local care home for people with dementia called Springfield. The project has been quite a new one for Reminiscence Learning, who initiated Archie Project, in that normally it's been mainstream schools that have taken part. So it's been quite a new thing for Archie Project and a very new thing for our school as well. Sometimes it can be a challenge to find ways in which a special needs school can collaborate with a community-based organisation over a longer period of time. And so this has been an ideal way to forge a community-based partnership with somebody local, and which also involves a good exchange of social skills and ideas and building of knowledge, really, about other people in the community, people who sometimes can be a bit hidden. And I think you could say a little bit that applies both to some of our pupils and also some of the people who live in Springfield. It's been really interesting for the school to work out how to run something like this so that it works for everybody involved. But also it's been very interesting for the pupils involved. The 11 pupils that have attended the project all have moderate learning difficulties and require a reasonably high level of social and practical support. And it's been interesting to see the way that they have coped with going into an unfamiliar environment, one which is very different to their own learning environment. So the environment up there normally smells very different to here. These are things that pupils are very sensitive to. Smells different, it's a very different temperature. The furniture is very different, so it feels different under their bodies. It's a very different type of environment to get used to. All the chairs are different to everything they sit on here. Those little things which might not matter so much to you and I are things of paramount importance to the young people that I work with. People in their feedback have said things like, I didn't realise that people would be so tired and sleep such a lot when they're older. I didn't realise that they would talk in the way that they do sometimes. They've had to deal with unexpected events, like sometimes one of the old ladies, it's predominantly ladies up there, one of the old ladies would hold their hand quite tightly or quite firmly, or suddenly tell them off about something, thinking that they were somebody that they knew, had known from the past. And one or two of the old ladies managed to let a few swear words slip, which was subject to great hilarity to my pupils. They thought it was just so funny, but they had to overcome being shocked and still carry on a conversation or behave as if it hadn't happened, and have to manage that, which for them at their age, and they're around about the age of 11 and 12, that's quite a challenge for any 11 and 12-year-old, never mind a young person with complex needs.
When I started the Archie Project, I didn't know anything about dementia whatsoever, but now I know a lot about dementia, and I loved going to the Woodland Grove and Oakfield care home. It was nice to see how they liked the care home and what effect dementia gave their lives and how we made their day.
So I'm Miss Lowe, the children's teacher. So Year 5 have had an amazing experience so far visiting everybody, and the discussions and work that has come from the visits have truly made a positive impact already to the children's empathy and understanding. Some of the children who have good social skills but sometimes find it hard at school, having to sit still and be quiet all the time, are really managing to use those skills for a positive impact when they're chatting to the residents and asking them lots of questions, and being encouraged to talk lots is fantastic for some of them. I think for the residents as well, the children's visits really brighten up their day. You can see the smiles on their faces when we come in, and some of them already have their favourites, and you can see them peering over to see if the child that they enjoy chatting to is there this week.
At the start, we got these Archie books, and over the first day we got it, we started to read it, and then that was the first time we actually learned about dementia. But when we finished, I think all the class were very sad because it was upset having to not see the old people anymore.
The Archie project at Oakfield has been in place for 2 years, and if it ever stops, a huge space would be left in our home. I've noticed how each resident benefits and responds in different ways from the visits. For those that attend in the group, it is a reason to leave their bedroom where otherwise they may stay all day. Some love just feeling the chaos and vibrancy that a room full of children generates. Our home literally feels overrun with life.
Yeah.